Thursday 20th of March. It's about 11 a.m. So just be nosy, see what other allotment plots are doing. So this one's like sort of been cleared of the big stuff that's in the way, and then all the small stuff that's in the way is still there. So they've got some garlic or something there in the front. Like this guy, he rotivates his plot, so he doesn't bother about the weeds. He just rotivates it, and then when the weeds come back, he just rotivates it again. So it seems to work most of the time. So there's some potatoes gone in on this plot. These are put here quite often. I've never actually seen a person from this allotment plot, but there's a great big 15-inch dip there. That's Colin's plot. So I've never actually met this guy. It's like diagonally opposite from my plot, but he's mainly busy at the weekends, and I work at the weekends. So you can see he's dug this area up like in the last week or so, and you can tell he's used a spade because of the chunks it's in. So we'll see what happens when it's had a couple of days of sun and wind on it, when it has some rain on it. So here, so this is a Nepalese plot. You can see that this little bed there, that's also had a spade used on it. But what they do after that is that they then use a mattock on it to break it up into smaller pieces, and then they've got some horse manure or something to put on top as well. So it's like a lot of work, but they like do it as a family. This is Jonathan's plot. He's like doing more work. No, that's not Jonathan's plot. Sorry, I confused myself. This is Jonathan's plot. So he's the other half of my plot. So he started doing work, but I tend not to see him much either because he also does his work at the weekend. And this is Keith, my neighbour. He gave up on this broad beans as a bad job. So he's got 2 rows of potatoes in, which are presumably earlier. It looks like he's got some more potatoes in as well, but they haven't been hilled up yet. So this is my plot. A lot of my broad beans were drooping, like not just the 4 originally, but a lot more. So look, you can see down, 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 down. So I don't know whether this is like poor soil in this bit or what. So my other lot of broad beans, I'm going to plant them in the back garden instead, because it's like not much of these are surviving. See this plot here, that's also been rotivated, but we're getting rain on Saturday, Sunday. Well, not rain, but rain showers. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So we'll see effect of rain on that. And I think the boss might be in. Yeah, that's the boss in the polytunnel. This is my garlic. I'm planning of giving them a feed, because garlic does this thing where like it sort of like starts going yellow at some stage in the spring, and I'm wondering whether that's the time when you feed them nitrogen to get them going again, because I don't know, all garlic seems to do it, like they start going yellow and stuff, and mine started doing that. So I'm planning on feeding them at some stage. So this is my onion and shallot bed. There are actually a few there, but I don't think I'm going to be autumn sowing in sets in again. I'm going back, buy them last minute cheap at the end of March and plant them, and they probably do better. So I've got hardly anything. So I am thinking, if it wasn't for the sake of this vlog, I'd probably just dig this all up again and start again, because it would give me a chance to raise the level of this soil. And as for the Great Onion Growing Challenge, I've got very few of them left. So the spare one is still there, but a lot of it, and the wood chip seems to have gone off the soil. It's been washed down, but like a few days I only had a few. So there's one there. There's even fewer now than there were a few days ago. A few days ago there was at least half a dozen, and now it seems to be down to about 3 of them. So that's been a total failure. And I always thought growing onions was easy, and broad beans. So maybe that's why the saying "know your onions" came along. Is that it's not actually as easy as you think it is, or as easy as I thought it was. Because they're supposed to be hardy things which survive the winter. But so that's some raspberry canes going. Right, I wasn't very good at labelling, or I did label some things and then the labels go missing, so you're not quite sure what you're left with. But